We are halfway through 2026. It's already been a nearly record-breaking year at the box office. Big return for movies and the big screen. We have Brian Eggert from Deep Focus Review, who is going to break down his top 5 movies of the year in the next 5 minutes. And the first one we have is number 5. Let's take a peek.
Okay, watch this. Hold on to your butts! The time machine worked, and we are in 2008.
Oh my God.
Matt, it's 2008.
I told you!
All right, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
This is an outstanding, totally unexpected comedy. It's based on a obscure Canadian television show that you don't need to have seen to enjoy this movie. I hadn't seen it, and it's written and directed by Matt Johnson, starring Matt Johnson there in that hat. And it's about this kind of loser wannabe band that wants to play this small venue, and they end up figuring out how by time traveling back to 2008. And it's this sort of like, if you enjoy Back to the Future and that sort of humor, it's that, but it's all shot in like a documentary style, so you feel like you're really there, and they're really kind of pulling these stunts and really out in Toronto, engaging with people on the street. It's so wild.
And it's like mixed with almost like real life stuff. People don't even know they're on camera. You don't know if it's set up or not.
Exactly. And but also the time travel elements are super fun, and I would say it's maybe one of the best time travel movies I've ever seen.
Nice play.
But it's also constantly funny. Like, it's 90 minutes of just wall-to-wall laughs. Loved this movie. I think it is very overlooked.
All right, up next, number 4 takes us to a post-apocalyptic world, and this one has some jump scares as well.
This is a memorial to the dead.
So, is this all you're doing?
It is.
Are you Old Nick?
Old Nick. You mean Satan?
Yes.
Number 3, okay, so this is a fantastic film.
Yeah.
28 years later, this is The Bone Temple.
Yeah, this is an outstanding movie. I mean, I had high expectations for it, and it just completely blew them away. I think it's the best in the series since the first. Ralph Fiennes plays a doctor, reprises his role from last year's 28 Years Later, and approaches, the rage infection with logic and science. And I think it's an interesting commentary on our world today that he meets rage with logic and with medical information, and tries to understand it and tries to kind of dissect it. It also features, I think, one of the best moments in cinema in all of 2026, which is a climactic moment set to an Iron Maiden song, which you may not be an Iron Maiden fan, but this sequence is outstanding and just shows Ralph Fiennes at his very best.
All right, number 3 is a comedy about art, inheritance, and some deception.
I was hired by Barnaby and Sally to complete the unfinished Christophers.
And what makes you think that you could do it?
I guess that's where the art of it comes in.
Oh, pooh.
McKellen's the best.
He's so great in this movie. I think, hopefully he gets nominated for an Oscar for this because he's fantastic in it. This is a story about art and forgery and kind of what makes someone passionate about art. Is it the money that you're going to make from it, or is it that you have something to say? And I think in the age of AI, this is a very important film that's kind of discussing, why it's important for people to create art themselves and have something to say themselves and not rely on someone else to do it for them.
Isn't she hired to replicate his work and finish some pieces that are undone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Good movie. Thank you. Let's go to number 2. So we talked about Disclosure Day the last time you were here, but we're taking another look at it because, well, here's number 2.
Do you understand what she's saying?
I hear her. It's gibberish. I can't understand it.
And I can.
So we've talked about this one a lot. It's outstanding, just a very satisfying blockbuster. Steven Spielberg and a killer cast, and his passion is UFOs. So for me, this one fired on all cylinders. I think just hit every mark and is easily the best kind of blockbuster type movie that came out this summer so far.
But we haven't seen The Odyssey yet.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
All right. The last one, The Silent Friend, where a tree watches over a century of human life. Here is number 1.
We are part of some continuous entity. The borders between seen and unseen are fluid. It is not about limitation. It is not about separation. It is about the attempt to find metaphors for the phenomena of the world.
This is up my alley.
This is a film that I think is so rare because it makes you see the world that you're living in a different way. You realize that we're part of a community with plants, and plants communicate with each other, and we communicate with plants whether we know it or not. It's a story that spans over a century, and it's kind of three stories set in 1908, 1970s, and during the pandemic, and they're all kind of examining this ginkgo tree that's present throughout all three. It's by this Hungarian filmmaker, Indiko Enyedi, and she doesn't make a lot of films, but when she does, they're pretty great, and this is easily her best. And for me, I can't imagine a better movie coming out this year. It was just outstanding.
Okay, this is what I love about you, Brian. Most people, I guarantee you 99% of the people watching this have not heard of nor seen that movie.
Absolutely
and
not.
Based on your recommendations, you never miss.
I can't encourage people enough to seek this movie out. It's so beautiful and just so life affirming about people's place in nature.
I think we're all sort of seeking and craving that right now. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Good top 5 list.
Thanks.
All right, you can hear more from film critic Brian Eggert. You just head to deepfocusreview.com. He's got all the wonderful essays and narratives. He writes beautifully about all the new movies that are coming out.